Okay, this is our first outing on VOP 90.3 FM. Looking at the papers this morning, I hope you're doing good and I hope you're well. We'll be going straight into the papers shortly, and Rufai hopefully will be joining me, and some other person will be joining too. I'm Delia Obe. I hope you had a very good night. I was tempted to ask, how was your night? The same could not ask, how was your night? They say, no, sanos. So, hope you rested well. All right, before we move straight into the papers, let me share my wise word for today. Our fathers in the good old days never liked anything that would cause danger or wahala. Though, and they say, though in the year of trouble, boiled yam left overnight could burn one's hand. At such times, mishaps could occur. That means when wahala wants to happen, it will happen. So what do? Take everything carefully and you're very cautious. So looking at the papers today, let's see who has been very cautious. Let's see who's playing with the tiger's tail. For instance, one story I saw this morning, a thief was caught by the police while he was trying to steal the bike of the police people. I never see that kind of thing. Well, that was from one of the papers this morning. But right now, let's move on to take a look at the major stories. We have the Sun, Daily Trust, Vanguard, This Day, and other papers here open that will be taking a look at and taking a swipe at some of the stories. Now, let's start off with the Sun. The Sun has a major one here. We will defeat terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, others. Lagbaja assures Nigerians. And some other stories. Easter, leaders must emulate the sacrifice of Jesus. That is, leaders must emulate Jesus' sacrifice. This is according to our president, Tinubu. Many sins of wanted militant leader, according to General Magbin. That's the story there, also from the Sun. Budget padding. NAS calls for review of NAS constituency projects. Okuama killing Delta monarch on wanted list surrenders. Well, some of these stories had hit before, but let's see the lead here with this story, quoting Lagbaja, who has assured Nigerians that we will be defeating terrorists. Okay, a bit slow there, but while that is opening, let's move on now to look at The Guardian. This was the story I was trying to tell us earlier, where we have that armed robber attempting to snatch motorcycle from police arrested in Lagos. Isn't that just beautiful? that is maybe funny, maybe not funny. That is a person who has refused to take the words of our elders, telling him to be wise. Foolishness abounds in the heart of a silly child. That one was from The Guardian. The Guardian has other stories too. Oil thefts persist in the Niger Delta. Oil theft persists in Niger Delta despite militarization, private security. And the lead has it that despite the militarization of the Niger Delta region and the involvement of private security outfits in the past 18 months by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPC) to safeguard oil production and reduce crude theft, not much has been achieved, is still ongoing. We also have here Sani Wike, others get ultimatum to publish agreements account for 5.9 trillion naira and $4.6 billion loans. And we also have here under the business reports, debt instruments saw as value of TBS rises by 579% in 1 month. Those are some of the stories you get if you take a look at The Guardian today. Tension as hoodlums set Anambra Police Station cancels headquarters on fire. Check out that story too. Now let's check out This Day. This day newspaper has a lot of stories for you to check out, and you can pick it up and check out any of the story. We have this one coming in that Obasaki, Oboriwore, Yahaya, Ododo, others felicitate Christians at Easter. If you've not read the story, some of them are encouraging Nigerians to please take it easy, believe that these hard times will eventually become past tense. So please don't give up. They're asking all of us to please bear and just be patient. Inspired by Senegalese election, this is one major headline here. Atiku rallies opposition to form coalition, says outcome gives hope to future of constitutional democracy. That you can also read. This day newspaper has that report. Also, Easter messages, leaders, others sue for peace, love, sacrifice, humility. You're still listening as we're bringing you major stories from the papers this morning. Now, let's take a look at what Daily Trust has. Daily Trust has the story of Kebbi residents looting, and this one, the headline is simply Kebbi residents loot government private warehouses. And the story, if you go in, tells us how not just government warehouses, even private warehouses, stores belonging to individuals just like themselves were also looted. And the excuse again is hunger. And the question is, the people whose shops they've looted, are they not fellow Nigerians too, who are complaining about hunger too? Well, question, we'll find an answer hopefully shortly. Why work is yet to start on Port Harcourt Aba Rail. The federal government has an explanation for that. And this story I had mentioned earlier on, but I didn't tell you who was giving the ultimatum. Now we know. Serap gives Sani, Wike, others ultimatum to account for 5.9 trillion and 4.6 that's trillion naira and 4.6 billion dollar loans. The kind of figures they call these days, the figures are so heavy and high sounding, one wonders what's going on. What are we doing with all these monies unaccounted for? Easter, governors, senators beg Nigerians, say hardship soon over. This is from the Punch. Nigerians are being begged, believing that hardship will soon be over. We have other stories here also from the Punch. Pipeline vandalism, FG may transport crude oil via trucks. Army determined to defeat terrorists, bandits, COAS. Dangote, 106 others get tax holiday over 2.5 trillion naira investments. Nigerians more religious than godly. This is according to Ishak Oloyede. And 94% of property in Lagos without title. That is scary. Set deadline on war against terror. Hassan Kuka speaks. Poor network, delayed response in Kaduna Ekiti abductions commander. Now, if you read the story, let us know that the problem was that they didn't get to hear what had happened early enough because network was a bit dodgy, so they didn't get to know what was happening early enough. Well, is that an excuse or is it something truly to worry about? All right, let's take a quick breather and we'll continue with our analysts who will be looking at some of these stories. Okay, We're here, and Rufai the fire should be online any moment from now. Rufai Oseni, let's go through some of these together. Uh, are you? Is it there? Okay, and we'll also have Mr. Kenny Adeaga with us here in the studio. He's also an analyst. He will be looking at some of the stories with us too. Now, once we get that ready, I will be having Rufai join us, and we'll start off. And the story on SERAP, the Socioeconomic Rights and Accountability Project, has given an ultimatum to the 36 state governors and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory that they should account for those monies I had talked about. Public funds, including loans, they are being utilized by state governments, and not much is being said about how they're being spent. Some of them, nobody really knows what's going on. I remember this call is coming after Governor Obasani of Kaduna State revealed that the former governor of the state had left some huge debts behind, and they're wondering what's going on. Are we there now? Okay. Hello? Okay, so let's start with Mr. Kenny Adeaga before we get Rufai on the line. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so Rufai is here. Hi, Rufai. Good morning.
No. Hello, who is talking?
It's Cordelia that is talking.
Cordelia for where?
This is not the Rufai. This person, thank God, is not the wife that picked. That would have been a problem this morning. All right, Mr. Kenny, let's carry on. You heard the headlines I read out this morning. You can pick the one you would like to react to first while we get Rufai said.
Well, the one I will first react to as a financial person is the aspect of loan repayment by some of these governors. I think this is the right time for every Nigerians to be accountable. And for those reasons, the governors who may have taken one loan or the other should be responsible enough to pay back the loan, in as much as it's a loan. And they can only prove to Nigerians that they are leaders.
Okay.
And they want Nigerians to follow them. If I collect a loan, I should be able to pay back that loan. If I don't, it then means that whoever is coming after me will take after me what I have done. So I feel it's the best time for them to, they even don't need to be told. It's a loan. And whatever you must have collected that loan for must have yielded interest for you in one way or the other. So why would you not want to pay that loan?
It's a wonder. So are we on now? Okay, so we'll keep trying. And you see, this issue of debts and so on would eventually make the state feel like nothing is being done. The average person would wonder what their monies are being used for. Amenities are not properly installed, if I can use that word right now. And then accountability is now dodgy. It brings us to the story where Nigerians are being asked to be patient with the government. Okay, Rufai is here with me. Can we fix this one so that we'll go ahead? Let's take him now, and that we should sacrifice him. Okay.
Okay. Welcome so much. Thank you so much,
Good morning,
Adeaga, for being here. Bless you so much. I mean, it's more than a pleasure. And this is going to be the beginning of many fruitful things. God bless you so much. And thank you for being here with us. Bless you. Bless you. I really appreciate you. I'm just so excited.
Welcome. Okay.
Please, our VOP family, you need to give her the warmest VOP welcome ever. Please. God bless you all.
God bless you too.
We are here. We're ready.
All right. Okay, so which of the stories would you want to react to first? Remember, there is this call by transparency by SERAP asking let me get the headline properly now. Asking for accountability. SERAP gives Sani, Wike, others ultimatum to account for 5.9 trillion naira and $4.6 billion loans, amongst other stories we are taking.
So sorry, I don't know. The volume just dropped. I don't know if you can say that again. I couldn't hear you, Emma.
Okay, I was talking about the fact that SERAP. Can you hear me better now?
Yes,
Okay, Serap is
yes, it
giving.
keeps going in and out, but I'll struggle. Yeah.
Na devil, we conquer. Serap has been given or has given Sani and Wike others ultimatum to account for 5.9 trillion naira and $4.6 billion respectively. These are loans, and they're asking, tell us, what did you do with these monies?
This is a story that has been brewing, and if my memory serves me right, it's about this outburst that has been going as regards the loans, that have been taken. So, take for instance, all of a sudden the big revelation came out recently when Governor Sani did talk about the fact that there was a big loan taken by the former governor, and also the fact that when you look at things about these loans, you'll be wondering what's the effect. Take for instance, a state like Kaduna is spending a lot to be able to service those loans. Most of their FAC allocation does not come to them because a sizable part goes to servicing the loan. So that's why Sarah is asking a lot of questions this morning, and also by extension, I want to extend to the fact that other governors too had taken a lot of loans. I was seeing a story on the Tribune yesterday that talked about the fact that in the last 6 months, most of the governors have taken over 200 billion in loans, and
Wow.
and their guys is to pay salaries and do other things and sort of their co-brands in the state. But the problem still persists because you don't still see real development. So you're wondering what's the accountability for all the loans that have been taken. And I think those are the questions we should also even ask these people. And I'm sure probably that's why Sarah is saying that these people should be able to say something about these loans. Let's see, what these loans have been taken for.
Yeah, now while you're doing that, during this Easter, the governors, senators, presidency, and all that are asking Nigerians to be patient with all the economic plans and everything happening now that things would get better. What do you say about that story? Asking people to continue to,
So for me, for me,
go ahead.
so for me, we keep asking to the people to be patient. But the question is, what is the government doing? What are their workings? What are they doing, even as regards all of this that is happening? You can't keep saying that people should be patient. Yes, in all fairness, some things are beginning to, take shape. Like we have always contested the fact that, the flotation of the naira was not a good one. Now we are defending the naira. Now, today, tomorrow, a new CBN policy will kick in for the banks. We've seen that about the recapitalization. But also the sticking point is that the retained capital ratio for the banks is not what they're looking at now. So the banks pretty much have to go and raise new capital. And most people in the banking sector are not really happy about that, and across the tier of banks. So that is also kicking in, which Cardozo says, is to be able to strengthen the banking system because hitherto, there have been a lot of forbearances given to people in the banking sector. So we've seen that as another policy point. But when you look at all of this as we speak, you're still seeing hardship in the lives of people, despite all of these policy points that have been pushed forward, or reversal of the hitherto policies. So when you keep telling people to be patient, people want to see signs. They want to see signs that things are happening, things are working in the economy. You can't just keep saying patience, patience, and hope. Hope is not food on the table that people can. So I think these are the questions that our political leaders should ask. They should be able to give us, targeted timelines to when we'll see full recovery.
Mr. Kenny is also here with us in the studio. Let's quickly have a take from him on this.
Well, as much as I go with Rufai, I also want to believe that the recapitalization that we're talking about here is long overdue. I recall that when the first recapitalization came up, what the intention was for banks to be able to give out loan. And you cannot give out what you don't have. And so, as we speak today, some banks may have been able to recapitalize to the tune of 500 billion, which we are looking at, 200 billion naira, 500 billion naira. But the question is, how were they able to get these funds? Because we've heard in the past where banks coop up their books.
Yeah.
We don't have a firm report to say this bank A or bank B has cooked up his or her report.
Okay.
So, but it's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay, let's come to the next story. Okuama residents trapped in forest send SOS to Tinubu Oberuwori. And this story is a rather pathetic one. We hear that people are dying there. They're asking for help since the army clearance operations in their domains killing after the killing of the 17 soldiers on March 14. They are calling on the president, Bola Tinubu, and the bless you, and the governor to save their lives. Rufai? Hello?
Yeah. So when you look at it critically, can you hear me, huh?
Yeah, I
Can
can.
you hear me?
Yeah, bless you for the
Can,
sneeze.
yeah. So when you look at things critically, thank you. So when you look at things critically, it's really incumbent on all of us to look at these things critically. I mean, and to be able to know that yes, the military is doing its clearance operations and all of that, but the truth has to be said that we also need to take care of the lives of people, you know. And when we are not taking care of the lives of people, when we are not reaching out to people, when we are not helping them in need, especially the community in need, then it brings about a very high level of problems. And these problems can be very debilitating. And that's why these people are calling for an SOS. Yes, the military has started their mop up. They've announced that some people are up, you know, to be able to question and things like that. We've also told the military many times that we should look at the possibility of ensuring that that process goes in accordance with the rule of law, because that is paramount across board. So those are the conversations we also put into the fray. We don't want any level of high-handedness and all of that, and we don't want any processes that would, be tantamount to pain and penury for all the people, and that's why they are calling out in society.
Kenny?
It's expected anyway, but of course, Nigerians also must do their own part. If you must be asking for an SOS from the president or from the federal government, so to say, what have you been able to do? We talk about killings. In the first instance, those who killed any military personnel for security reasons, it's not the best thing. And so, for them to have taken that action, they should know that there will be a reprisal.
No, hold on. For them,
yes,
we're talking about the villagers now, the people of the community now, who had no hand in what
we
would have happened.
We cannot remove the villagers completely.
Can you tell me why?
The reason being that in the past, wherever community you live in, you know yourself.
Okay, now let me ask now, can we therefore not remove the hands of those who are in the terrorist infected or infested areas from the terrorism going on there?
We can, but there was a motive. Terrorism does not start in a day. It starts for a long time. It's a planning stage. You would have hatched the intention for months before you execute. And in the process of executing, so many people will be involved. And you see, majority of those who suffer for it are the innocents. Those who don't know anything about your plan, they are the ones that suffer for it. And this is why the villagers are asking for an SOS. Fine, it's a good one.
Because they are trapped in the forest. Okay, let's come to this story. We will continue in the studio. Rufa will have to leave soon. 3 presidential jets proposed for sale, and this is as part of the cost-saving measures being adopted by the government. This from the Nation newspaper. Rufai, you heard that right? Hello, Rufi.
Hello?
3 presidential.
Yeah, can you say that again?
Yeah, 3
Sorry.
presidential. I know you. I know we're on the move. 3 presidential jets proposed for sale, and you know what the government is about right now: cost-saving measures. This is one of them. 3 jets in the presidential air fleet.
I mean, I'm excited.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm excited about the fact that 3 presidential data. I'm excited about the fact that it's up for sale. This is in line with the cost-cutting measure, and I'm really excited about that. And I think how quickly we can, try as much as possible to be able to cut more costs across all fronts, the better it is for us. So this development is a good one, the right step in the right direction.
Okay, I'll let you go shortly, and Kenny will continue in the studio. But before
Okay.
you go, Rufai, This story from The Guardian: oil theft persists in
Yes.
Niger Delta despite militarization, private security. Past 18 months.
I'm
No, okay, carry on. Go ahead.
persist despite militarization, and
Mm,
because we all know that they have accomplices across the value chain, and bunkering and fire and other things like that never ended in the Niger Delta.
mm,
Let's not deceive ourselves. So whatever we did as regards that oil itself persists because the value chain is so strong, and except we stop the value chain, nothing is going to happen. So we're well aware of that. I mean, it's not news.
mm. And we find that some of the things responsible for that military killing, or rather the soldiers killed in the Niger Delta community, a lot of the background stories are also pointing to this illegal
Okay.
crude, yeah, oil theft. So it's a worrisome thing that with all what's going on, it is not coming down. Before I let you off, what would be your suggestion? What do you think could be done to help, stem this tide?
To help what?
To help reduce it, if we can't stamp it out completely, what could be done?
No, what we know what to do to reduce it. The key people, the key collaborators across agencies. This thing is a deep entrenched crime
Mm-hmm.
system across all value chains. You'll be amazed the people that are in it. Once we can clamp down on those people, then we're ready. But in a system where everybody eats from the system, from this theft, we're not ready yet. The day
Mm,
we're ready, we'll fix it. That's
mm,
just it.
mm. All right, Rufai Seni, thank you very much. And Godspeed as you move on to other things you have to
Thank
do
you so
right
much
now.
for having me. Bless you
Thank
so much.
you
Happy
so
Easter
much.
once again.
Happy
Yeah.
Easter, and see you, or it's really see you, talk to you tomorrow. Kenny, Nami and you, we're here in the studio. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll be taking your calls shortly. The number to call 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. You could call that WhatsApp. You could call or send a message 0817 175 6338 0817 175 6338. And remember to follow the social handles. They're all at VOP9 03 FM. Now, we have some
Hello.
rules for engagement. We have some rules, and the rules are simple. We'll try, please keep your answer short, straight to the point. We all must be civil, no matter how you vex. You'll be very civil, and within a minute, we should be able to say what we need to say. Now, we'll take the first call. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Hello. Good morning, my sister. Is that Sister Mary?
Sister Mary is merrily at home. That means you've not been
Happy,
listening. If you so, which
happy
story are going
Easter,
to? Mm,
happy Easter Monday.
I wish you the same. This is Cordelia. So, which of the
Yeah.
stories are you
Okay.
reacting
Okay.
to?
Okay. Okay. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, sir.
So, what I want to add on Okuama something in Delta State is this: government is also kidnapping the citizens in India because you gave ultimatum that the military should go ahead and to attack the place. Then the people would fear. They run into the bush. I am urging the federal government and the president to give go ahead for the release of the people to come back to their villages. Then you can do your secret, what is it called, investigation. Allow the people to come to their houses, rejoice with their families, stay within their villages. You do secret, secret searching
Mm,
while the people is in their house.
mm,
As it looks now, it's like these people are being kidnapped by the government by running into the bush.
mm. Yeah,
Please, I am begging, if they will do
yeah.
it this way, let them come back to their houses, command the military to allow them, let the military leave the village, let them leave the village entirely.
Okay.
Then the people will come to their houses. They do secret patterns.
All right,
They will
sir.
get the people that did it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we didn't get your name, and is it kidnapped now? that may not be the right thing to use to describe what's going on, but you heard what he
Yeah.
just said. Okay.
Well, it's a plead that is making. As much as that would have been better way of solving the problem or resolving the situation at hand, I think it's high time Nigerians get to know that whatever thing we are doing, we are not doing it for that immediate time, but for the future. I may be one.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, I may be the.
Let's see.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. May we know your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Mr. Keep It Safe, always safe. I'm calling you all the way from heaven. Good morning.
Okay.
Now, I heard in the news today.
Hold on,
what?
sir. Hold on, sir. I'm gonna take that as maybe like a joke. Calling me from heaven, that be say you be God. Can we have your name and where you're calling from? I think it's safe.
I said my name is Mr. Keep It Safe, always safe.
And where you calling from?
I'm calling you all the way from heaven.
Okay, I'm going to permit it just today. The next time it may not fly. Your time starts now.
All right. Now, I heard that three presidential jets are up to sale, right? Are up for sale. Please let them tell us, let them be transparent about it. Let them tell us the people that are going to buy it. Because if you take around and look around, it will be same of same that are going to still buy it. It will still go within them again to buy it. Now again, for the government telling us to be patient, what are they doing? What did they think down? For how long will Nigerians, will citizens, be patient for this hardship that we are going through, that you guys are going through in Nigeria? For how long? For how long will the people be patient for them? Why they are flying on private jets, going luxury life? They are living luxury life, and they're asking them.
Oh, sorry. Okay, line off. Okay, that was a minute. Each person has a minute, so we'll have time for more people. Okay, quick reaction to that.
Oh, well, the only way I will react to what he has said is that, yes, we cannot be too patient enough. As much as we have to be patient, the government also needs to do what is needful, what is right for Nigerians to be patient.
Okay. Hello? Okay, it's gone.
All right.
Okay.
So
do we need to know the people buying these private jets? I mean,
yes, like I said, it must be transparent enough.
Okay, somebody's there ready. Could you please turn down the volume on your radio set? I'm going to put you on now, and you tell us where you're calling from and your name. Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. Sister, you're welcome to our family.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you're calling from?
This is Ikan calling you from Isolo Kingdom.
Okay, guess what? Your 1 minute starts now.
Yes, I want to start by saying special thanks to Sister Mary and POP family. I was one of them that was given the ticket. So today I will go for the show.
Enjoy.
Thank you for that.
Enjoy.
Now my take this morning is on giving waivers to Dangotes and other companies. Like this normally said, it simply means you'll be taking from the poor and give it to the rich. When somebody like Dangote having everything all over the country, the government still give them waiver not to pay tax. Is it not to continue to make them rich while the poor continue to poor? It is so sad. It's so sad. I do not understand why APC decide to punish Nigeria right from the very beginning with their lies, with their deceit, with all manners of evil. Nigerians is waiting, and we wait and see the end of it. So, thank you.
That was 1 minute. I must. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you.
Well, the tax waiver that is talking about to the likes of Dangote and the rest, I think what government will do is to also monitor to ensure that these tax waivers translate into development, economic development.
Yeah.
So that when you are giving a tax waiver, what you're applying it for is sin. Otherwise,
it becomes.
it becomes a free thing, a free meal for them at the expense of the masses.
Yeah, so
Like he's
transparency,
saying,
yeah?
transparency has to
All
come
right.
in.
Good morning. Your name, where are you calling from?
Hey, Sadia.
Hey, morning.
How are
This is
you?
Ambassador, right?
I've credited your account.
I've seen it. I was wondering who. So
Okay.
is you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Adeaga, how are you?
I'm fine.
All right. Tell us
Yeah.
your name. You know this is new
Oh, we
page
have
now.
Ambassador Musba here calling from Mushi.
Welcome. 1 minute and it starts now.
Sadia, the governor the loan collected by the governor, past governor, Sarah is asked them to come and make accountable. You see, that is why the governors, politicians always have their way. Because we, the citizens, fail to hold them accountable. We never ask questions. We always focus on the center. Leave the governor out of this. And knowing that the governor, they are more closer to us, more responsible to us. But we fail to do the needful. What happens if we can hold a meeting with the assembly members, ask them questions? This is the way out. If we fail to do this, the governor will continue to have that way. Don't save Nigeria.
Amen. Oh, less than a minute. Thank you. And he made his point. You know, one thing I was looking at while I was going through the papers, the fact that they're asking people to sacrifice.
And
This
they are not sacrificing.
Yes.
Well, we may think they are not sacrificing, yes, maybe because we are not there. But I want to believe they also will be doing some sacrifices, which may not be physically seen or known to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, morning.
Good morning, Claudia. This is Sidra Wood of Polisona.
Welcome. Your time starts now.
For me to hear your voice for the first time.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay.
my own views in this way. All these governors, they need to hold them because they are making Nigeria shame to other countries because they really feel Nigeria. All of them get education. While their family, they are enjoying their Nigeria's education. God will not take kindly with them. And secondly, are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
Secondly, for those killing, all these military making universities, why are they the federal government not do plan to do mass burial for all these innocent people apart from the and only the soldiers are important for them? That is my conclusion. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. You heard it?
Well, the aspect that you talked about, the mass burial and about the killing going on there. Yes, I think what we all need to do is to ensure that this doesn't happen. Like I've said, in a community in the past, we all know ourselves. And the moment there's an infiltration in the community, you will know where this is coming from or who had these people. So, but because people are afraid to point out those who are behind some of these bad acts, it makes nonsense of the governance in Nigeria. Again, we need to harness all our potentials together.
Good morning.
Morning.
My sister.
How are you, sir? How are you today?
Fine, sir.
Okay.
Fine.
Your name?
From Igbo, please.
Welcome. 1 minute starts now.
Yeah, happy Easter to everybody.
Same to you.
Please, I want to contribute based on the topic you raised this morning. And what Rufai said is finally, when we are ready, our action will show. You know, you say something that you have to disable. We, the callers,
Yes,
and the
please.
affected ones.
Yes.
You have to disable. But I want to ask a question. Those that is raising this dust, are they civil?
And when you see them face
Number
to
one.
face, when you see
But
them face to face,
I know,
can be whatever.
I know. We can't be like them too. You understand me? Yeah, because we love our innocent baby called Nigeria. But what I have for them today is this. If you want the evil dancers to remain silent, you have to look for the evil drummers where they are and get them down. Then you will see the evil dancers remain silent.
Okay, 1 minute,
both
sir.
in oil debt and insecurity.
Okay.
If they want to work, they have to go for those that is behind this.
Okay. Oh, okay. Off. 1 minute. Thank you very much. But we got everything you wanted to say. Thank you very much. Okay. Your reaction to him?
Yeah, yes, he's saying that we need, if we have to do it, we have to do it right. And if we must get the people behind all these things, the security also must be alert. Yes, I support that. I think, like I've said, I'll keep hammering on it that it's all our responsibility, not government's responsibility alone. If we all join our hands together, yes, we will get there in a short time. But where
Hello.
Sorry about that.
yeah, no problem. But whereby some people are willing to lift up and some are willing to cast down, it will be difficult for us to get there.
Okay, somebody is on the line. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, the guest. Yeah,
Welcome.
my name is Chips. I'm calling from the United Kingdom.
Welcome.
Yeah.
You have a minute?
Yeah, I would like to. Sorry?
You have a minute. Go ahead.
Okay, I would like to speak about the people in the bush in Niger Delta. It's this is uncalled for. Let's call a spade a spade. I heard what your guest said. When has it become a duty for me to be a keeper of everybody in the society? Why do we always blame things on innocent individuals? The government left their job undone. The police, the army. If something happened, go out there, do your investigation, and fish out the people. Not to put everybody in the same basket. Why would he say that because some people in the society has done something wrong, the whole society will pay for it? Where have we seen that done? This is 21st century. It's not colonial times. Nigeria is handling the citizens like as if we are being colonized.
A minute,
This
sir.
is uncalled for. And to hear people who are in studio to support this is uncalled for, please.
Okay, 1 minute. Thank you. Okay.
I think we need to get these things right. In the first instance, the government didn't send them to the bush. They on their own left.
No. Yeah,
fear.
Kenny, hold on.
Yeah, all right.
This is my community we're talking about. I'm from the Delta. Okay?
Yes.
Shoot every day.
Okay.
You know the soldiers have come. You stay in your house. Tell me the truth. If you don't have somewhere you want to run to in the city, you do not have one family member to run to and all that, you still stay in your house?
Well, I'm not there.
No. Pretend.
I know.
Pretend it's happening here now.
Yes.
Would you still stay in your house?
I won't. But what I'm trying to say is this. The fact that an incident happened in an area, and I think I heard when government said, bring these people out. That was the first step.
And you will come out?
No. Government was asking the people in the community, bring these people out that you know them.
Okay, hold on.
Nobody responded.
Kenny, I would like to, just hold on, I'll take a call, but I would like us to, tackle this one now.
Yeah.
When the soldiers were leaving, right, they were going away, they were said to have been ambushed by people in gunboats too.
Great.
Who came from God knows where.
Yeah.
How many people will know the militants or whoever who did that? And the truth, let's say it, how many communities where terrorism is going out has somebody honestly pointed out that this is a terrorist? How many people have honestly pointed out that this is an armed robber?
Yeah.
Let's really.
I agree.
I
agree with the analogy. But what I'm saying is this: despite all this, what we needed to do is, I know while I was growing up, my parents would tell me, "Know the son of whom you are." Mm-hmm. That is the first thing they will tell you, even when you are going out. My father will tell you, while you are out, my eyes cannot see you. So be as civil and responsible as possible. Now, I'm out there. If there is a fight around where I'm going, the first thing is I'm conscious of the fact that my father had warned me, and I move out of that place.
And into the bush.
Yes, if wherever. But again, I haven't moved there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they can come out and say this is the person, like I said before, people are afraid of pointing out those. Right.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry. Hello, morning. May we know your name? Where
Hello,
you're
good
from?
morning, Cordelia.
Morning, sir. How are you?
Fine, happy to hear your voice. I'm missing you for the other side of your station.
You didn't miss me,
Yeah,
there.
Lisa way.
Okay, I
Hey,
did
thank
hear
you for
now.
hear your voice on Friday. I'm so happy.
I did hear now. Thank God. Okay, you remember
Friday.
you remember our rule for that side, Abby? 1 minute, Abby.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you. I just want to greet you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
God bless you and your guests. Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening to you people.
Okay,
Thank
happy
you. I'm
Easter.
looking to the from command the fighter.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Morning.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
Morning. This is Joseph calling from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Good morning, Joseph, and welcome. How's the weather there? Hope not bad.
Not bad. Not
Okay.
bad.
All right, good. You have 1 minute. Timing
All right.
starts now.
Just want to comment on the issue about the army. So I'm quite disappointed with the comments that your guest is making in regards to that situation. Firstly, in a sane country where um, when rule of law is being followed, the army are not supposed to be engaging with the civilians first. If anything happens, the police are there, the mobile police, the every segment or section of the police force have a particular way of dealing with every civil matter. So for the army to come in and start doing a job of the police in a matter that is related to the civilian, it shows that we are not serious in that country. So that's just all I want to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was 1 minute done.
Yeah. Let me quickly react to his comment.
Okay.
He's talking about a sane environment.
Are you saying we're insane?
No, yes, because I mean, in developed country, things are done in a fashion or in a manner that everybody is involved.
Chai, you kill us.
Yes, but in this country, some people believe that they are bigger than the country itself. How? Where will he tell me that a military personnel or security personnel were ambushed by the people?
It can happen anywhere, actually. Okay, let's take this person. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning
Yeah.
to you, Ms. Cordelia,
Good morning, sir. Your
and your
name?
guest.
Good morning.
My name is Adewale, calling from Atlanta.
Welcome, ATL. All right, sir.
Thank you.
You have 1 minute.
Yes, I have a lot of things to say, but
In
I will
1
just,
minute.
I'll just cut it down to ask a question. The question is basically, I'll probably ask the question directly either to you, your guest, or to all Nigerians. And the question is, do you know the contacts to your representative? Do you have a contact to your councillors? Do you have a contact to your House of Representative members representing your area? If not, why not? Are they keeping those contacts away from citizens? Because even personally too, I have made efforts where I am to find out the contact to these people. So why are they keeping the contacts away from citizens?
All right,
That is the
sir.
question. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. 1 minute. Thank you.
Yes, he's right with that question. I recall that some time passed.
Okay.
Some time passed when we have constituencies office for our representatives. yes, we may say that the people they employ there are their families, but there are processes. I know in my area that my representative had an office, so I could go to that office, even if it's not taking my request or it's not responding.
Okay. All right.
Hello?
We'll take this call and then read messages. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, good morning. This is Chief Emmanuel calling from Yanera.
Where?
Yeah, no error.
Oh, okay. I thought it was in America. Welcome, sir.
Sir, please,
You have 1
there
minute.
is something. Yeah, I want to ask you a question. Do you people do what they call investigative journalism?
It still happens, but this is the papers for now.
If it happens, I wouldn't want to hear your guest saying that the government gave them an ultimatum that they should produce the criminals who beheaded and murdered the soldiers. Where on earth are you going to get them? It's like somebody came to rob the bank and you're telling the whole community they should produce them. It is very, very disgusting hearing this from your guest. Please find better people who can represent the people.
Okay.
Let
That
me
one
react.
off?
Let me
Did it
react
go?
to. Yeah, let me react to this.
Okay.
In the first instance, I said I don't know whether the government just said let us know. It's not an ultimatum, right? Believing that these people are within that environment. Do you get it now? Now, if they are within that environment, yes, like I said also, they have fear. Nobody will come up to say, I know this person participated in it or what. But whether we like it or not, we are all guilty of all these things.
I know, John.
No, wait. When they said community policing, everybody was saying no. The reason why we are saying no is because we know ourselves. If I have any problem with you now, if we are operating under community policing, I could get a policeman who is my friend and say, please harass this person.
Okay, you know
and
what?
he will do my bidding.
I need to take some messages now, and I think I should let you. I should free myself, because until EFCC came to my compound one time,
Okay.
I didn't know my neighbor upstairs was doing anything. So EFCC, for instance, if they had held me, I would have stayed with them forever because I wouldn't have known what they're talking about. Anyway, there's an outside. Let me quickly read some messages now. Ola Adewale, good morning to you. You said that was an interesting story of someone going for police cycle. Well, he must have learned the trade wrongly. He had a bad teacher. Well, and you also said, are Nigerians interested in the felicitation from the career politicians? I don't think so. Sorry. Okay, SK Studios, Ganduje son, hardship is rehearsing. He says we're just crazy in Nigeria. I think he's saying it in a jolly way, maybe, maybe not. Ola, you're welcoming me to the family. Thank you very much. What exactly is accountability to Nigerians, and are the governors not excluded? Well, Dozie, good morning. You saying, okay, you just only said good morning. I have some messages here, and I think some of you are just reacting as the things are going. Can we beam our searchlights on EFCC, ICPC on the recovery they made? Ola, you asking that question. Tom Second, please reduce the music in the background. We're sorry that happened. I wish I had seen this earlier on. Don't worry. We'll make sure going forward that doesn't happen anymore. Apologies. The Frankie Dixon, selling private jets is a welcome development. However, the major source of loss of public funds is the high level of corruption and impunity by those in charge of our collective resources. Olayinka Van Linthot. I'm sorry. I'm going to look at that surname properly and I'll call it better next time. Good morning, happy Easter Monday and happy new month. Saying at Rufai and the crew. Thank you. Alex, thank you. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Emmanuel Usi, this man in the studio is talking as he deems fit. We'll be wrapping this up shortly. Oops, time up. And we'll have some WhatsApp messages. Well, we're not able to take all. I can't even see them from where I'm seated. I'll make sure this is better arranged. How many do we have? Can you read it quickly? I will sign up. Esther, thank you so much for the support you put on your mic now. All right, you read that, please.
Yes, this person says, good morning, Cordelia. Cordelia, please help me ask your guest what governance is all about. Also ask those your callers who are shifting the blame on the rock and the nation, the people, whether Tinubu and his APC gladiators in government today, not knowing that it was the people that should be blamed and not GEJ when they wanted power shift for them. This is Comrade Godfrey from Surulere.
Okay, I think that's all we can take because my guys are already here in the studio. They don't come push me. Everything has been going well since morning, Sha. Okay, Kenny, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Kenny Adeaga is a political analyst. And in fact, it's
financial
an
analyst,
all-round analyst of financial, political. Okay, we have only time for you to say thank you and happy Easter.
Thank you very much for having me in the studio today. I hope we'll do a better one some other time.
Of course.
Because people think like I'm a mouthpiece to the government, but I'm not.
Yeah, your own mouthpiece. Okay, thank you so much, Kenny. Hey, my guys.
Otutuoma
to you too, man.
Happy Easter.
I wish you the same, man. Everything has been going well, right?
I'm speaking with my own and you're speaking your own too.
I'm speaking it so good.
I said, I hope you ate chicken yesterday.
Do they eat chicken during Easter?
Yes, no, yes, of course. You know, I'm known for one thing. I always kill chicken for people.
Calm down. Christ has risen. You're eating chicken. Are you happy?
I am happy.
You're happy that they kill Jesus.
Hey, my brother, without that diet.
Without that diet, no salvation.
No, I don't eat to. Moa, are they fasted? Are they fast?
No wonder you yellow more this morning.
That's simple sanitarian.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'll be back by 9:30. Till then, enjoy my guys. Everything will go well with them. I'm Cordelia Obe. See you 9:30. Esther, God bless you. You made it easy. All right.
Amid a new political administration,